Okay, so we saw how to fetch titles, right? If I run this code now, is there any problem? So this should be closed. Let's see where is our output. Okay, it's completed. So we are getting the title here, guys. Okay. So in this question, so role, that is the title, what we are getting, company name, experience, location, number of days ago. Okay. So I have to get all these things in individual list, and then I have to combine the individual list to form a new list. Okay. New list will look like this. So is this question clear to everyone? This question number 3.
No, I'm not getting what exactly. Capture all that. So we need to write individually for one list will be for the role, one list will be for company, and all that, right? Hello.
Yes, Arya, we need to write like that.
So first we will find all the 4, 5 lists, right? Then we will combine one as a result.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, this is our ask, and let's see this. We go to the site. This is data. This URL only we are going to open. Okay, and we have 20 records. If you see the first page, I want to do the first page. We have one. If you see on the top, 1 to 20 of 10,552 data engineer jobs. Okay, we are trying to get this information from this page. Okay, so this is the URL. I go back to my code and I paste it here. Okay, and this is giving me the title, and if I want to, what else I want? I want the company name, experience, location, and this. Okay. So let's take the company name.
Same way we need to copy paste, right? Driver dot find element.
These are like common things.
Okay.
Yeah, these are common things. I can copy paste from this also.
Awesome.
Control. Only thing is you have to change the locator. I am just changing the name also, company name. Let's see the locator, what we have mentioned in this. Company name here from this. And if you see, guys, we are using find elements. Okay, element will be give a single element. We are using elements here, so that will return multiple elements in the form of a list. Okay, so this will give the company name and what else?
Danish, what is that element? If I write element, what will happen?
It will return the first element only, the top element.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have got the title, we have got the company name, and we need experience location and date. Okay. Experience. Job location. And let's change the locators for each one. Date is this one.
So in the real time also we are doing same way, right?
Yes, real time also we will be doing the same way. No change.
But this will give me the information of that first page only, right? We have a 20 pages, right?
Yes. So first, let's try to extract from the first page. Then we'll see how we can, find the information from the other 10 pages also to make our data set more bulky. Okay.
Yeah.
This is by location and experience. For experience. Okay, so we have got we have written the locators for each one. But everything on the same page is not looking good. So what we can do for the timing, this is fine. We'll just see the length of each one. Okay. Length of each one should be 20. Then it will help us in combining all of them. Length of company name. Or we can say number of elements in experience, number of elements in job location, number of dates. Okay. Similarly, I can just see the length of this title. Titles. Okay. Let's run this. So if you see guys, number of titles is 20, company name is 20, experience is this, dates is this. Okay. So everything is 20, all the size are same. Okay. Then we can combine these individual list using this function zip. Okay. Inside zip, I will pass my individual names. but just a moment. So right now, these are only the elements, guys, like the web elements. We have to extract the values. Okay. For extracting the values, as we extracted for this titles, okay, by element.text, we have to do, right, element.text for each one. So here also for each one, we need to do the same. We can do it like this. Company, let's name this as company web element WE, and here you can give it a name, and here we can just use a list comprehension same way to get the text. Okay,
No, why
element.
we are, that is why we are doing this. We are already getting company with all the element, right?
Okay, so let me then let me
Can
comment
you?
out this. Let's print this company name what we are getting. Okay,
Yeah. Company we and then we and here
okay. So company WE, this one we are getting.
yeah, here length also. And
So I'm
length also
printing
being.
this
No, it will be failed, right? This length, right?
length you are saying.
Yeah, company name, not company B, we need to write it. Variable.
Okay, right, correct.
Okay.
Let's run this. Did not take this much time. Okay, we have some error. Okay, guys, we have some error, and due to that error, if you see the error, guys,
Yes.
so due to this error, what is happening? Our last statement, driver do quit, it is not reaching till here. Okay, so that is why our browser is not getting closed. Okay, because our driver dot quit, that statement was not reached. Before reaching it, there was an exception due to which the program has stopped running, but the resources which it opened, that did not that was not closed. Okay, so to handle this kind of scenarios, guys, we can incorporate some exception handling mechanism in our code. Okay, initially in Python we have this try except block. Okay, I will just show you that how to write it. So one thing I can do, I can write my entire code into this try block. Okay, so I will copy my entire code from here. But there will be an indentation problem. Can I move everyone to tab? Okay, this now I want this, so we can put all the code in try block. Okay, guys, and if we get an exception, we can handle it using this except keyword. Okay, uh, the exception as e. Anything we can give only except also. If we want to write any code here, we want to catch that exception, and want to see what is that exception, then we can do it in this way. Okay. And there will be a last block called finally. Whatever code we put in this finally, that will be executed anyhow. Even if we get an exception, it will come to this finally block and it will execute this statement. Okay. So if we run this, we know that we will get an exception due to that one variable name. So we'll see whether our resources are getting closed or not using finally. Okay. So I'm just saving this. Let me run it again. So I will discuss more on this exception handling mechanism after this topic. We'll just see, we have just seen try, except, and finally. All the codes we have written in try, we are handling in except block, and finally is a block where it will be executed even in case of any problem in the code which is in the try block. Okay. So if we see here, if you see guys, this last thing what we are getting, the name is not defined, company WE. This we are getting from that except block, because it was in this place only where we got the last error. If you see the execution from the previous window, let me open that. You see this, we were getting this trace back, the file name, line number, and this, right? Now what we are getting, guys, we are only getting, because since this is being handled now, we are getting only this value here. This is not defined. Okay. So we need to, rather than getting something in red and with the file name and the line number, we are not getting all those because we are handling it. We are only getting the proper error, what variable name is not defined. Okay. So let's go back. Any doubt here, guys?
Spelling mistake.
Yeah, the name we have is some problem with the name. We'll just change it. Okay. Company dot underscore WB.
Print when we are printing the company, we write that. Yeah. That's only that where the cursor is.
Okay, this name is here and there. Okay. So let's save and run this. Okay, so you see what is getting printed, everyone, is here we are getting the values, right? The text value inside that element. But here what we are getting is web element, if you see. Okay. So what we are getting is, so what is happening? The company in like Wells Fargo is there. Okay. Let me let me open this DOM for this. Okay. If I go and select this company name, so this is the A tag, guys. Okay. So we are getting this entire A tag, but I want only the text Wells Fargo, right? So I have to use what we use for role, right? I have to use this .text to get the text inside that tag. You see this here, we got all the titles, the web element, and then what we did using a list comprehension, we got the text for that. Okay.
So this text, whatever the class or object, right, where it is defined actually?
This text, now this, so there is a class called web element. What this is returning now, this one driver.find elements. If you see, everything is a not this output. Let me close this console. This is creating confusion. 1 minute. So this is web element. Okay. Now web element is a class which is having an attribute called text.
Okay.
Okay. This web element is having one attribute called text, which is returning as the text.
Okay.
And since we have already and this web element comes under web, we have installed Selenium, right? Web, and we are importing this web driver. So it is coming and it is getting imported by default from here only once we are importing these things, web driver.
So is it subclass of that web driver?
Yes, it is sub part of that. Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So we have to use .txt, same syntax for everything, guys. Okay, for all the company name experience, then only we will get what is inside these like tags. Okay. So let me do that quickly. Copy this. Here it was. Yeah, element.txt for element in company web element. Okay. Similarly, for experience also we need to do it. Let's name it as experience underscore WE. Sorry. Experience WE. This is web element, and then we need to find the experience. Okay. Next, we need to do the same thing for job location. So we are doing .txt, guys, for each list what we are getting. Okay. And last, we have to do the same thing for date. Let's have date equals to. So even if see this, we can use a underscore also. Okay, here because it is not, we are not reusing this. Okay, as a variable name. .txt for data domain. Okay, so this is giving us the values. Let's print out each value. print date, print job location, print experience. This is there. Print company name. This is here. So in future we will put it all these inside separate functions, okay? Because this is making our code too much not looking good. Our code is not looking good. Okay, so I have printed titles is in print statement. Printed number of titles. Make it separate. Okay, so now we are printing the titles, company name, experience, job location, and date. Okay, guys. So we have these 5 things which we are taking from there. Let's run this. Okay, so it's running. So if you see, guys, these are the titles. We have 20 titles. Okay. These are the company names we have. Wells Fargo, Fraction Analytics, IBM, Tech Mahindra. Okay. This number of company names is also 20. Experience 729, 328. We have these elements also properly. Location also we have 20 elements. Okay. And dates also we have 1 day ago, 2 day ago, this. Okay. So till now, any doubt, guys? What we did till now? Anyone having any doubt till now? What we did? Are we clear?
So just we have put that locator and then
.txt. That's it.
and experience. So and we are initializing that company name as a list, right? By default, we will initialize with the value, right? Because we have put the list compression, right?
So this one here you're saying by default will be the value.
Yeah, company name is become a list because we are assigning the value there as the list, right?
Because see, we are getting here a list, find elements. Okay.
Okay.
We are getting here a list, and we are using this, and we are using list comprehension here to create a new list. You can do it with a normal list also. Let's use a for loop to iterate over this, all the elements in this list, and get the text value and append it in a new list. See, we are using list comprehension, a shorter way of creating list rather than using 3-4 lines of for loop and a list. Okay. Is it clear, guys?
No, I didn't get you. You are saying that we are getting the list and the company name, right?
Yes, because list. This is what is this expression? What is what we are doing here?
List compression, right?
So we are creating a new list right here.
List, yeah.
Okay. Clear, guys, now? Are we good?
Yes.
Okay. Let's create a new file quickly and not return, get get what? Job titles. So what we will do, I don't want these, statements to be executed here. Okay. So I will call this job titles. I will pass the driver object, what we are getting here, this one. Okay. I will pass the driver object and I will pass the, what do you call? Mm, this locator. Okay. This locator. Uh, so I will pass these two things as input to this function. And in return, what it will give us, it will give us the like the name of the company. Okay. So what we need to do there is we'll just copy these things, these 4 lines, Control X. We will be pasting it here. Okay. So this locator, this will be replaced by the locator. Okay. But and then we will call it here. Let's name this function, name this module as titles. Okay. Titles. Name this module as titles. So what I will do, guys, I will import that module here. Okay, import titles. And what I will do here, let's take name as job TLES job titles, and I will call that method titles dot. What is the function name here? Get job titles. Okay, we'll just do this, and here I need to pass this driver. Okay, because we have to use this element and driver dot find element, so it needs a driver. Okay, and we need to pass the locator. Locator is this one. So let's remove it from here, and we will put it here. Okay, locator is a string value, so we are passing these two things to this function. Okay, driver and locator. Here we will use this locator. Okay, guys, and then it is going to return us this. We don't want to print this. We just want to get this value, return text underscore titles. Fine, guys. So we don't need to. Similarly, we will do this for each. I'm not doing it now, but we have to do it. It will look good if we do it like this. Okay, it will be simple. 4-5 lines of code instead of this many codes. Okay. So I have just did for job titles. Rest of them you can do. But now the main thing is my first challenge what we are getting here. Here we are getting 1 day ago, 2 day ago, 3 day ago. I want to convert this into proper date. 1 day ago, it should show me to yesterday's date. 6 days ago, it should show me a date which is 6 days back. Okay, I need to modify this date what we are getting from this UI. Okay, we are getting 1 day ago, 1 day ago, like that. Now, I want to convert this to proper dates. How can we do that, guys? This is a string value. First, we have to extract the numerical value from here. The question which I gave in this assignment. Right, we have to get the numerical value from this. Okay. So let's see how can we do that. Anyone wants to suggest how can we do that, guys? Anyone any idea? Anyone getting any idea how we can do that? Can we use let me give some hint. Can we use this split method here? Because each value is a string right here in that.
So it will split into 1 day and ago, right? 3 values in the list.
Yes, and then we need to get only the first value. Right, guys?
Okay.
So this is the text where we are getting. Can we split it here? Okay, and get the first value like this.
What is underscore?
That's just a variable name.
What you have done? Into text dot split. What is this? Text.
Is it clear?
Text, we are writing an element, right? Element dot text, right? So
yeah, element is also a variable name here. We can use any variable name. I just showed that we can use an underscore also.
Okay.
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 Clear so far, guys?
Yes.
Okay, then let's run and see whether we are getting only the numerical part here. Okay. Now, once we get the numerical part, then we have to use our date time module, which we learned earlier, to convert this into date. Why is not defined? Okay, so if you see here, in exception block, by is not defined. Have we removed this by because we are using driver dot find element by, right? Okay, so what is happening, guys? When we are calling this particular function titles dot get job titles, okay, so it is going here, okay, and here what issue it is facing? This by, now it is not able to understand what is this by, okay. But if you see in our parent, the main file where we are writing the code and calling, we have imported this by, okay. So let me put it there also. Either we can do it like this, or we have to pass this by object, okay. uh, either of them. So we can import it there also. Okay, so we have imported this by dot xpath, right? Anything else that we need to import there also? Driver manager is not needed because we are creating this driver using this driver manager, so this is fine. Anything else? No. Okay, so this would be sufficient, I think, guys. Okay, let me save this and run it again. I hope all of you are getting this, guys, because I see questions coming only from Arya. If you are not understanding anything, do let me know. Okay, we should all be on the same page.
The job title method which you have created, right? That will be generic for all, right? No need to create for separate for company and all that, because we need to pass the locator and the field name, right?
Yes, but for date it would be different because inside this, yes, you're right. That can be a generic one. But for date, we are doing some more modification, right? So it will be different for date. Now, see, we are getting only the numeric part for the date. Okay. Using the last output, guys. Previously, we were getting 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 3 days ago. Now we are getting only the this part, the numeric part. Is that clear to everyone?
Can you show the code?
Yes. Here is it.
So it will take only the first. Okay.
Okay. And this is a good point by Arya that we can make it a generic one. Okay. So let's name this as get text. Okay, get text from web element. If we name it like this and save this, so what we can do, guys, we can let's copy this name, and instead of where is it, get job titles, I will do this. Okay. Similarly for company names also, we can do it like that. Company names also, we can copy the same method function name. Only thing that will differ is the locator. Okay, the locator for company is this. Control C, Control V. Then these are not needed. Let's not delete it. Just comment it. We'll run it once and then we'll remove it if it is working properly. Okay. So company names is also working fine, and then we have this experience also. Experience. If we can name it as this. Experience also, we just need to change the locator for this. And just comment out this also. Keep the print statement. See whether it is getting proper output or not. Similarly, for job location also, we can just mention job location and we can comment on this. Let's see. Location, job location. Fine, guys. So we are using a generic function now. Okay. We are converting this date, and now we have the date in this one string value, right? Now I want to convert it to a date time object, guys. So how can we do that? First, we have to import that module, a date time module, right? Let's remove this. Import should not be in try catch block. Let's remove this. Import and everything, will keep it on the top. Let's import that datetime module. If you remember, there is one datetime inside datetime, right? From datetime import datetime, we do like this. Okay. So we need, as a reference, we need today's date first. Okay. So we'll just mention here today equals to uh what is, how can we get the today's date, guys? How can we get today's date? Let's try first here. Okay. In this, let's import
datetime dot now.
datetime dot now. Okay. Let's first try it here, then we'll put it there. Okay. Import date time, and then we can give here datetime dot now. Okay, so this is fine. And once we get this, guys, we have to suppose we are, what is the value, one day ago. Okay, so let's store this value somewhere.
But my one question here is, you have written from date time from import date time, right? So which time is taking here? This which we have written, right? Date time dot now, right?
So instead of writing datetime dot now, we are using this one.
Now my question, what my see to see anything in the module, right? So we are writing the dir command and the module name to get the methods, right?
Yes.
Now inside this date time module, we have a one more sub module, right? Date time, right?
Correct.
How to get inside them? So this will give me the parent, whatever you have written, right? Date time,
Okay.
that is the parent, right?
Yes. Let's
Now
see how
I
we can
want,
get inside that. If this will work, datetime dot datetime.
no.
Okay. Then what we can do here?
So that means the date time now is inside the date time outer only, right? Now need to require import date time again, right?
So yes. So if you import only this one date time, now like this date time. Okay. So this is your parent date time. Okay.
Correct.
Now suppose you assign it to some variable like date time dot date time. Okay. Let's see if this is possible. Okay, this is possible. And what is the type of a class type? Type of a is class type. So what is a? If we can assign it, then why can't we see this? So this is your this date time dot date time, and these are the modules present in. No, wait a minute. We have imported twice. Now it can be a problem.
Can you?
Other methods same in both. No, so this is not taking that one.
So if we write import date time, then we write date time dot now. So it should give me the date, right?
If you're saying import date time as, yeah, that will also do this. Yes, if you write only this date time, like it is, so that method is present in both like both date time in dot now. This one you're saying, right?
Yeah. Now it's saying that no attribute, right?
Okay, okay.
Okay.
This.
Now if you write the dir command on this date time, we saw the method, right? Correct.
Can you come again, Arya? What is it?
Now you write dir and date time. So I am
Can I
looking to the
see?
parent level, right?
Uh-huh.
Now close it and run that command. So you will see that method now, right? Oh, it's not there. Oh, okay.
So this is the parent date time, Arya.
Okay, got it.
Okay, this is the parent date time.
Combined,
And what we are
no,
seeing
no, we
is
are correct. Actually, it is giving the combine all the methods for all the subclass and everything.
correct.
You got it right?
Yes, yes, yes. So
Okay.
okay.
Parent level means it will give me the subclass method also.
You are trying. Okay. You are saying that parent will also give the child, if there is any subclass methods for that also.
Yes. See, we have done that only, right? Import date time and you pass date time as in the dir, so you will see all the things, right? But when we have given the date time as dt, so this is giving me only the attributes related to uh,
So this is giving me the parent one,
correct.
dt. Okay.
Uh,
And what this is doing, date time dot date time, this is going to give me the second date, the methods present in the second date time,
okay,
the
got it.
sub module.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the parent date time, this is the sub module date time. Anyone else having any doubt here? Or we can like move on to our thing. What we were trying to do, we were trying to convert our this 1 and 2 numeric thing into a date. Okay. Okay, so where were we? Yeah, we were doing something like this. Where is it? Date time dot now. Okay, so there are a lot of date times here now. It would be a problem if we do it here from this window. Um, okay, let me close this window. Save this. So let's do it here only, guys. So we have this from date time, import date time. Okay, we'll get today's date time by doing date time dot now. Fine. And then we have one method called, if you guys remember, we have something called time delta time. If you guys remember, like and that is let me open the date time what when we covered that now, that will that help me also in recalling few things which I taught. Checking date, right? So if you see here, guys, for getting the uh current date time, we were doing dot today, so this is also going to work fine. Okay. And when we were when we were going to see the future date, what we did, we used dt. What is dt, guys? So we were inputting two things. One was the parent date time as date time, and there was another sub module date time. Okay. So we have to use this parent date time dot time delta. Okay. Date time dot now minus dt dot time delta, then it will give us. Okay. Let's see how we can do it. Where is our code? So we are getting the date here. Now I want past date. Okay. How are we going to get that? We are going to import date time as dt. Okay. And then we will do what? This today minus dt dot time delta. And if you see the time delta, what attributes this time delta can have? It can have days, seconds, microsecond, millisecond, minutes, hours, week, right? So what are we going to use here, guys, inside this time delta, where we give hours equals to 48? Here we are getting 1 day ago, 2 day ago. So we'll give days equals to that value, right? Days equals to the value of what we are getting. So this is going to give us the output, guys. Any doubt here in these two lines of code? Okay. So what we have to do, we have to use it for all the elements. So in this list, we are having 1, 3, 4 values. So what we are going to do, date in proper format, and we are again going to use the list comprehension. Let's have any variable name here, like element, okay, for element in DT. Okay. So instead of element, what we are doing, each element, what we will do, guys, each element, we are going to do today minus what is it? Anyone telling anything? So this should give us, guys. Anyone telling anything? Can I run this code? See, we have done this for each element. What we are doing, each element is giving me this value, guys. This 1 or 2. Okay, so I'm converting first. This is the integer. I'm converting that to an integer value using int function. And instead of days equals to 1, we are giving days equals to that. Each element, it is going to do this operation. This is no longer. Any doubt here, guys? Anyone?
So this date, you are getting the number of days from there, right? After split, and then you are reading that, what is that, list, right?
I'm reading that list, and for each element of the list, what I am doing, I am converting it into a date time object.
No, I am asking this in the delta, you are written time delta, right? Day equal to, we are passing either 1, 2, 3. So
Yes, correct. Yes.
it will loop through that, and it will give for each element, it will give me a new date, right?
Yes. Is this clear, guys? Any doubt? So let me run this. We'll see the output. Okay. Then we'll see if there's any question. We are getting some exception. Company name is not defined. Where is that company name? Company names we are using here, and we are printing company name. So that is the problem. Let's try to run this again. Again, are we getting any exception? Why? Number of years. Again, why we are using so many company? Where is the company name coming? So it has given experience. given as the location, and after location,
What is missing?
this company, let's copy this company name variable. Let's see where is this variable, due to which we are getting some exceptions. Okay, this is already commented out. This is commented out. Okay, why I'm using a length of company name? It should be length of TW. So this company name, there is no such variable company name. That is why we are getting this exception. Okay, I've changed it. Now I think there is no company name. Do we have any company name? One that is commented out. That is commented out. Yeah, now I think it is good. Now let's run and check this. See what will be the output. Yes, we have not convert. We are not printing it after converting. You have to rerun many times. So this was the date we have to print after converting. Now we have not printed, so we saw that. So we should print this, guys. Sorry for this. Let's run this again. Okay, guys. Now if you see, we are getting a datetime format, and we are getting the year, the month, the date, and we are getting something extra also, 1029. To these are all we don't need. Okay, we can remove it also, these extra things, but we are successfully converting our string to a datetime object. Okay, guys, we are successfully able to convert this. So if you okay, so this is done. Okay, guys, so we are getting this as one element. If you want to have only these 1 2 3 1, then what we can do, instead of doing, I will show you tomorrow what we can do. Okay, to remove, or we have seen in this now how to get only the things what we want in this, when we were covering this date time module. So this is date to string. Okay, if you have not seen, we'll check it out tomorrow. Date time string into date time object. Okay, we'll see how we can reduce this further, because this is irrelevant to us, this information. 10 20 the seconds and milliseconds. I want only the year, the month, and the date. Okay, guys. So once we have all these lists, what we can do, we can use this zip function. Okay, and the name of the individual list, like this job title, and this company names, experience, job location, and this date in proper format. Okay, we can zip through them. Zip will combine each one of them, and we can convert it into a list. Okay, and let's name this some like a combined list. Okay, so we are and I will just print this and we'll end this session. Okay, we'll see how this looks like. Okay, so this is a final run, I think. Let's run this. See. Okay, guys, now if you see, oh, we're printing individual objects also, that is fine. From which point? Yes, guys, from here, our the zip thing worked. I forgot to comment out the other print statements. If you see, guys, the first record, till this is the first record. So you can see we have the role, senior data engineer. We have the company name. We have the number of years of experience required. We have the location and we have this date. Each one is a tuple and the entire thing is in a list. All the 20 records. Each record is in the form of a tuple. Can you see this, guys?
Yeah. So where we combine this?
What area?
Where you combine this, right? All things.
Yes. So I have used this zip function.
Oh, zip.
Zip function. I have given the individual list names and I have converted. So this entire thing will be in the form of tuple bracket. Okay, zip object. It would be into a zip object. We are converting this into a list. Okay.
Okay.
And then we are seeing this, printing this combined value. Okay, so this was all from today's class, guys. So maybe you can also explore, if you have time, how we can convert. I don't want in this format this seconds and milliseconds. I want only the date, day, month and year. Okay, how we can trim this further. One thing. Second thing, what you guys can work on. So we have got these things. Only one thing I have not collected from this our web page, that is the skill sets required. If you see, for each they have some skill sets: application support, debugging, agile, Oracle, Teradata, these kind of things, cloud computing. So if try to find the extract these values also for each record. Okay, what are the skill sets required for each job? Okay, guys, is this clear? What we have to do? You have to find the locator for this, and same way use a driver.find element and that .text function to extract these values. Is it clear? Anyone having any questions, any doubts? Are we good, guys? Yes, no. Are we good to close the session? Any doubts you can ask, or we'll close the session, guys?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay, then. Okay, guys, then thank you for your time. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.